Everyone, this is Nilu. Welcome to my channel where I share tutorials and tips for web developer. Whether you are beginners or an experienced coder, there is something here for everyone to learn. Let's code, learn, and grow together. Today I'm talking about React. React is a JavaScript library developed by Facebook, and it is good for developing reusable UI components, and also it is good for the large web application, and also it is very useful because it updates and render efficiently in response to data change. So let's start by setting up our React project. For setting up our React project in the terminal, we have to write this command: npx space create dash react dash app, and after that, after the React app, we have a space, and then we have the name of the project. For example, the name is hello world, and hit enter. As you can see, now it starts to make the React for us, so it's just download anything that is related for this purpose. And for having this command, you need to download Node. Before that, just search through the Google and find how to install the Node. Okay, after finishing the React setting up, we have something in here that it says that for starting the project, you have to go to the hello world folder and just hit npm start. So let's go to the hello world folder and then npm start. Now you can see that the project is now set up, and we have this folder which contains of node module public folder and the source folder, which the source folder is the one that we should take a look at. In the app.js file, we have our main components. Actually, React contains of different component. Component is a usually it's a function in JavaScript. If you are not very familiar with JavaScript, I just had a tutorial in JavaScript, and I talked about the things that are very important to know about in JavaScript. It's a short video, it just took 30 minutes, so I just put the link below so you can find it and watch it before going further in this tutorial. I suggest that you watch that one first and then come back here. Okay, it's a component. Component's name start with capital letter, and also the name is equal to the name of this function. So it is app, and the function name is also app. And in here we have something which is related to, which is look like HTML, but it's not HTML. It's a JSX, and but it is very similar to the HTML. Also, if you are not very familiar with the HTML tag, I have another video which I talked anything related to HTML, so I will put the link in here so you can watch that too if you are not familiar with that. Also, you can see that we have a class name in here. Instead of class, which was in HTML, we have this camel case class name for the classes. And just in HTML, we had a link tag which could link to the CSS file, but in here we have import, and then we write the name of the file in the quotation and like a string in here, and we have our CSS in here. So let's just erase everything in here, and you can see that we now have a blank page. And as you can see that we didn't use this logo, it's just something like it's not usable, it's not used, so the VS Code change the opacity of this text, so we can erase this part also. Okay, I'm going to write hello world in here. Now we can see that the hello world is printed in here. You can add anything in here and you can see the result in there. For example, I put the p tag in here, and you can see the result in there. One thing that is very important in using JSX is that you have to return a single tag. Like if you add another tag below this div, you can see that it's ran into a problem, and you have to have a single tag as a return. For example, if you need to have that div in here, you can use the fraction, the fragment is something which is built in React. You can use this, or you can also use another div in here. You should always return a single tag. Pay attention to this. Okay, let's back into this hello world, and I want to have this hello world as another component and import it in here, so I can use this component instead of just a text in here, because for example I want to have this hello world in different parts of my React application, so it's going to be reusable. I just need to create another component. As I told you, it needs to start with the capital letter, so I say that it is my component .js, and in my component.js I'm going to define a component. For defining a component, I have to write a function which is name is as the same name as the file, parentheses, curly braces, and return a single tag, which in here is p hello world. Okay, and also I need to export this file. I have to write export default my component. You can also don't use this default, but it is also used for importing the things in here. Okay, in app.js I want to have my, as you can see, that's VS Code suggests me that component that I already implemented, and when I hit the enter, it just writes the import part in here. But if it didn't, I have to write it just like import something and from my component, which is the path to my component in here. So just close the component. Now as you can see, we have this my component in here, which is hello world in there, and my component is something in here. I can also add CSS in here, and for example I can add CSS like hello, for example, as a class, and I want to add color to be red, for example, and in the component I have to first import the CSS which was already implemented in here, and also I have to add the class name in here. So this class name is going to be hello. As you can see, the color changed to red. Okay, this is the beginning part of the React, which I'm going to just finish the video in up to now, and after that we should learn about the state and props in React. Okay, thank you so much. If you like the video, please like and subscribe the channel, and if you have any question, please comment them below.